Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to explore something that has confused me personally for quite some time. And I'm sure, I imagine that a lot of you are in the same boat with me. So today I'm going to talk about the Porsche, I'm wondering how to word this, the Porsche namesake, the 718, how they named the Cayman and the Boxster under the 718 model spectrum. So after seeing that, I was really wondering where they got that 718 name from and why they named the Boxster and the Cayman this 718 designation. Really confused me for a little bit, and I was wondering what Porsche was going through to rename their two models like that. And then not only that, but the pricing of the two completely changed. So my confusion kind of boiled over, and I wanted to make a video about... Can I turn? Yes, I can turn. My curiosity kind of piqued, and I wanted to make a video about this whole ordeal. It's pretty interesting, to say the least. So we're going to start with a small history lesson. So back in the 1950s, Porsche was racing in Le Mans. Their whole racing team, they switched over to a flat 4 engine in their racing car called the 718. It had very strong brakes for its time period and really stiff suspension, and it was very, very light. The original 718 RSK weighed 1,146 pounds, and that really allowed it to hold its own against Ferraris that were powered by V12s. The car featured a 1.5 liter flat 4-cylinder engine, and that produced around 147 horsepower. And again, the car only weighed 1,100 pounds, so that was plenty enough. And on top of that, throughout the couple years that it was racing into like the 1961, it gained some power. I think it got to 170 horsepower, but it was powered by a flat 4, very revolutionary for its time. So when you talk about the original 718, it now makes more sense that the Cayman and the Boxster both are powered by flat 4 engines versus the flat 6s that used to power them, and it's called the 718 to have some heritage to the name. So now, instead of just looking like an eco-friendly move to get a smaller engine, it now has a racing heritage tied to it, and I think that kind of ties into the whole pricing situation between the Cayman and the Boxster, because now the Boxster, what the new head of Porsche wanted to do was move the Boxster above the Cayman. So now the Cayman starts at around 53,000 and the Boxster starts at, I think, around 56,000. So they wanted to flip-flop the roles there. Instead of having the Boxster be the entry level, now it's the Cayman, and then the Roadster is a little more expensive, the Boxster. So that is why Porsche went with the whole 718 namesake, and now it makes more sense to me along with the pricing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Go ahead and leave a like if you did so. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. New videos every single day. Lots of fun stuff happening here, especially as we get into the warmer months here in Michigan. It's been pretty dry for a long time. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.